Aries, and welcome to your reading for October the 23rd through October the 29th. This is a general reading, Aries. If you would like a personal reading, that information is below, and I highly recommend a personal reading because then it's pointed and tailored for you. And it doesn't have to be with me, it can be with anyone. Anyway, this is for your sun, moon, and rising. So if you know your moon and rising, all the links to the other videos will be below also. Just give it a day or two. Sometimes it takes me that time to upload and get all the links in there. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Those links are also below. It's all in the box, darling. It's all down below. Now, thank you so much for all the love last week on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And please, I just want to remind you, if you do like this video, to give me a thumbs up. That's very helpful. And give me feedback and comment. I always respond to comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you feel inspired, share this video. Now, without further ado, let's go to your cards. And Aries, I see your first card that comes up is the Magician, right? Now, when the Magician comes up, he's reminding you that you have all the tools, all the magic, you have everything you need to create the life that you desire. I'm going to put this down a bit because I'm going to come back to this, right? This is a fluid reading. It's not it's not like at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, the end of the week. It's just for that week. It's fluid for the 23rd through the 29th, and it might be a little bit before, a little bit after. So I'm saying that I want to come back to the Magician. You have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is indicating that you need balance, right? That you've got a lot going on, and it's this it's saying that you're kind of an expert multitasker, right? So you've got a lot going on, and it's asking you to balance everything. Maybe you have two jobs, maybe you have, to take care of the kids, and you have a career, and you've got to be at home, and you've got to do this, and you've got to this also for me. Right? This is saying be in the moment, right? And in the moment, there's no such thing as time. It's so funny because sometimes when my head is racing, I've got to do this. Like I'm out with the dog and I go, I've got to go back and I've got to get ready for this reading. And I just say to myself, you don't have to be anywhere else but here. You don't have to be anywhere else but here. And when I say that, I get this calmness over me. And I take my time and I'm in the moment and I enjoy it. And things always work out in the right time. It's just incredible. It's almost like that miracle. When you, and Eckhart Tolle says this, when you accept the present moment, when you accept the moment that you're in, it's like freeing. It's like, it's freeing. I can't think of anything else. It's just liberating. It's just liberating. And you can really enjoy the moment, and instead of being worried about what's going to happen in 10, 15 minutes from now, half an hour from now, you're not really enjoying the moment that you're in, and it's just beautiful when you bring yourself back to the moment. So this is also about concentration and focus. So when you're focusing on the present moment, right, and you're focusing on the task at hand, then you are present 100%. And mistakes are rarely made when you're totally present and focused, right? So this is asking you to be focused. And right next to that is the, I want to say the Hermit, right? I'm not used to the imagery of these cards yet. So this is the Hermit. The Hermit is someone that takes a break from society, right? He doesn't necessarily isolate, but he's in solitude. So there's a difference between isolation and solitude. And he's taken the journey within. When this comes up, it's saying, get to know yourself, right? Connect with source energy, go inside. Have a relationship with you, and it's very what's going on, because we have, the sun goes into Scorpio on the 23rd, or it's gone into Scorpio on the 23rd, and it actually couples with Jupiter in Scorpio on the 26th. This is a beautiful, beautiful day. Amazing energy. Now it is opposing Uranus, which is like, and Scorpio is that beautiful, sexual, sensual, deep, getting to the deep, really deeply understanding. These are connections, deep connections. We're not going to be interested in superficial connections. We want deep, meaningful connections. And this is like going inside, getting to know you, getting deep, deep inside, and connecting with source energy and yourself, and tapping into that knowledge. And this is like the teacher and the student. So when you do these things, you can come out and you can teach other people. It's in the traditional tarot deck, the hermit is holding up a light, to show people the way to go. So this is like taking a respite and going into meditation and really connecting and tapping into that wonderful knowledge, that wonderful deep knowledge. The answer to everything is within us, right? And then we have like the Knave of Pentacles, right? That's good news, darling. That's money coming in. That's like, letters of opportunities are coming up. This is a wonderful, lucrative opportunity. Now, what's really interesting is with the Knave, right, of Pentacles, of this opportunity, we have the Three of Swords. Look, and she's dragging. She's so angry and pissed off. She's dragging him. In the regular tarot deck, it is a heart with 3 swords in. This is pain and betrayal, right? This is pain and betrayal. Now, what's interesting is we have the 4 of Chalices, and this is a card of discontent. The honeymoon's over. And I think perhaps that it's a relationship or a friendship that you're feeling betrayed in, and you're disenchanted. You see, the 4 of Chalices is like boredom, right? But this is pain and betrayal. So it can also just indicate that things have not worked out the way you wanted them to. But this is rather a very deep, painful card. So this is like this. The thing about this card, right, the 4 of Chalices, is that when you're in this pain, right, you are not in the present moment. You're in this pain and you are really disillusioned with life. You're bored. This is asking you to reassess your life, right? This is a reassessment. The problem is when you're here and you're disillusioned and you're just in your head, right? And you're in your heart, it's just all you're seeing. You're not seeing the good in your life, right? So when this card comes up, the 4 of Chalices, it's almost like saying you need to look at your glass as half full and not half empty. So look, I have a feeling that you're hurt in some way and you're disillusioned with relationships. And so there's no wonder that you're being asked to take, this is so funny because the message in this card is to not rush and make a decision or do anything, but meditate. So it's interesting that the Hermit comes up, right? Because this is definitely asking you to meditate. Now, when this card comes up, the Three of Swords, and this is actually kind of apropos for what's going on planetarily with the transits, we have this opportunity to look deep, really deep, and heal. See where things are coming from, how things aren't working for us, why they're not working. We can have this opportunity to go deep inside, right? And see the truth. And heal. This is about this is an opportunity for personal growth. Now, when this card comes up, it's saying, listen, there's pain. We've all been here. We've all had this pain. This is a deep pain. And when this card comes up, it's saying, you need to feel this, invite this pain into your heart, feel it, cry it out, and release it. In order to move forward, you need to release that pain. And then you can start to see your cup as half full and half empty. You're going to start to see this opportunity in this. And then, darling, you'll remember that you can create the life. You are the magician. You know, focus and be in the present moment and understand that you have the magic. You have the power to create the life that you desire. It's there. You can do it. The opportunity is there. Aries, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, darling. And I always say, right, you can be here, right, focused, creating the magic, seeing the opportunities, or you can be here in pain and disillusionment. You clearly have a choice. And right in the middle, right, the antidote is meditation. That's the cure. The antidote for being in pain and misery and disillusionment and, you know, look, pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional, right? So you can choose to be here or you can choose to be here. And in the middle is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I always say to everyone, this is like the law of attraction. This is, you can choose to have the Wheel of Fortune, or you can choose, the Wheel of Fortune, right, is right here. The focus being in the present moment, the Knave of Pentacles, an opportunity, the Magician creating the life that you desire. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Now, you can be in the Wheel of Fortune, or you can be in the Wheel of Misfortune. It's really your choice. It's how you perceive your life, right? Listen, life is an illusion, but that doesn't mean that illusion isn't real. The illusion of our life is our past experience, and don't allow the past to dictate your future. It's time to release the past. It's really time. Go inside and release the past, Aries, so that you can move forward in the Wheel of Fortune and create that life that you really desire. You have that power. Go for it, Aries. Go for it. The Wheel of Fortune. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.